Hey guys, sorry for not expecting a new video coming from me. Um, I need to get aid. I want to inform you that, Sprunktoons is canceled. Because, first of all, Paint 3D, which is the software I'm using to make the character designs and such, deleted all of my designs again. Yes, I know that using Paint 3D is probably not the best idea since that's like the low hanging fruit of a 3D modeling software, but it's really easy to use, especially for someone like me. Um, and I know how buggy Paint 3D can be, which is pretty much why all my stuff was deleted, and everything was deleted. I did save all of design sets images, but they're just images, so I can't really edit them. So yeah. Another reason is that the me including VTubers in the mod would have been a really cool idea since Sprunktoon is supposed to be like an anime in the universe. But I feel like the VTubers, I feel like when people ask the VTubers that I put in the mod to play put in the mod to play it, I feel like them seen tortured and or dead would probably not be a a good look for me, because Sprunky's fiction is not real any of that, especially the mod that I was making. Um, so yeah, that's probably not really good idea. And they're also probably not going to play it because of the fact that they probably have heard of Sprunky, but they know it's like a mascot horror game, which everyone has already labeled the mod as. The mod's pretty much like more than that if you catch my drift. So yeah. Um, so yeah. Having my OCs in a mod is also pretty cool. But having them as the little main characters just does not work in any sort of case outside of them being important to lore of the story slash A or G. Um, there's so yeah, so yeah, it probably will not work otherwise. Um, I understand. Another reason is the fact that I'm adding like absurd amount of fanboys in the mod. I know it's kind of weird seeing that in the Sprunky mod of all places, but seeing as the mod's development is taking place on June, which is Pride Month, I thought it would have been a kind of better idea. And plus, y'all probably don't already know this. I probably have y'all tell you that most of the Sprunky characters, except for my OCs and a few of the bonus characters, are all are all non-binary. Technically, they have traits that make them look male or female or like non-binary or trans or any of that, but they're all technically non-binary because outside of them having like different looks that would apply to different genders, they are in fact non-binary. So yeah, the story of the model is going to be kind of cliche for it being A or G. I'm not going to get into the whole story for this video, but if y'all want me to like make a Google Doc or something explain the whole story of the model, like the lore and all that stuff, then I'll make like a text file for that, like put it on a Google Doc. So yeah. I don't have experience of Scratch. I was just kind of making the concepts for what the mod would have looked like in Paint 3D because I don't know how to use Scratch as yet. So yeah, um, that's gonna suck. I would love to actually work with people who actually you have used Scratch and like work with them to make the mod, but I feel like it's not going to happen as of currently unless I'm like popular on the internet in some way. So that's all I pretty much have to explain to you. Um, yeah, so I'm sorry I have to cancel a mod, but this is just one decision that going to be making. So I'll see you later.